It was that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's these two, like, I'm blasted out white on them. It's not affecting the one that's on me.
Can you do a little bit more? There.
It's a different set I think you're messing
Yeah.
with. We'll get through it. That's the one we like, the old school ones.
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite set of lights, though. Are you good or not? I mean, I can see. It just I'm blasted out white on the screen over here. Still? If you look at the camera footage, I am. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It just looks funny.
That's all the settings. You don't have additional settings.
The one that you're dimming is the can lights from the ceiling.
No,
Those are perfect.
Scene 1, 2, 3, 4. So I push the scene.
Okay. Maybe it's because I usually sit over there. Split punch.
It's bad. So it glares here.
Yeah, you see, look, now as I sit, it's just glass and white. It's getting in my glasses.
Oh, you mean in the video? Okay.
Well, no, it's
It's because of the light.
it's the lighting also.
That's all the
Sorry, these
settings
are not
that I
normal.
have. Which one is better for you? No, you're good?
What's that? That set is the one that we want. It's the other set that needs to get turned off.
Yeah, the one that you just did right now?
I can't turn it off, sorry.
Well, that's fine. It's overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we get going?
Yeah.
Are we live? We good to go? We're good? Alrighty. Call to order Tuesday, June 13, 2023, meeting of the Public Arts Commission for the City of Indio. May we please have a roll call?
Commissioner Alexandra Sanchez.
Present.
Commissioner Armenta.
Here.
Commissioner Shinsky.
Here.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendejas.
Here.
Chairperson Newmeyer.
Here. Alrighty, for the Pledge of Allegiance, I will go ahead and start. Everyone is ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty, public comment for items not on the agenda. Do I have a request to speak? No?
No comments.
No one online? All right. We will move on to the approval of the minutes of May 9th. Do either of you two have questions, comments, or correction?
No?
No.
If not, is there a motion?
I'll move to accept the minutes of the May 9th, 2023 Public Arts Commission meeting.
I'll second.
We'll have a vote.
Commissioner Sanchez.
The commissioners that were not here, they don't vote.
They'll be abstaining.
Commissioner Shinsky.
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendejas.
Yes.
Chairperson Newmeyer.
Yes. Motion passes. Okay, presentation by local artists and/or arts organizations. We have none today.
We don't have anything tonight.
Okay. Then we will move on to action items. Do you want to pull one or move one ahead of the 9/11 Memorial Project? No?
No,
No? Okay.
unless the commission would like to change the order.
Nope.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Chairpersons and members of the commission. This item before you is 9/11 Memorial Project finalist selection. We received 21 proposals. I will go through each proposal shortly, explain a little bit about each proposal, and then we go back and each we get the vote of the commission on each proposal, because whatever you select, it comes back before you on July 11th to receive presentation from the artists, and at that time you choose your finalists to go before the council. So with that, I'm just going to go through the proposals. The first proposal that you're seeing here is from Salomon Basov. He's basically tributing to the dogs involved in their search and rescue during 9/11 event. There were more than 350 dogs that did search and rescue, and it also has a representative of the first responders there. And you can see it's a low-profile type of setting. And then in the next slide, you can see his past work that shows this artist is capable of creating that type of artwork. Next one is Christopher Reed. His work name is Reflection, and this is installation of the main piece, which is 12 feet tall artifact, which is the metal piece that you see in the center, will be installed on an 8-foot tall concrete. And then the pins or bolts that you're seeing around it is basically what being used historically in construction of the World Trade Center as a high-rise building. And then it will be polished stainless steel, which will be has reflection, and also there will be some LED lightings that will lit up the piece. And this is the other view, and you can see on this image again the dimensions. This one is from Michael Landers. He is basically presenting a curved wall, which on the wall there will be some writings about the 9/11 event. There's landscape in front of it, and the Twin Towers, which the metal piece or artifact will be installed on those pillars that resembling the 9/11 and resembling the Twin Towers. And this is the other view of the piece. This is from J.D. Terjo Maya. He is using this piece of basically glass piece, which looks like a museum box, and it will include some poetry regarding the event inside the glass. So it could be transparent or it could be fogged, and the metal piece will be inside it. Sorry. And this is a close-up that you can see there are some writings throughout the piece. Next one is Christopher Fennell. He's proposing to use the arm of the 988B front end loader. So that will be the arms of an actual loader that holds the 9/11 artifact that we have in front of the palm trees that are right by the public safety campus, and which we're going to retain them. Patrick Sullivan, he's building these two boxes that resemble the Twin Tower. It's going to be a stone, and then the artifact will be on top of it. And you can see the replica here as well. This is from Bijan Masoum Pana. He's using an 18-tall metal structure, which is made of steel, and then the artifact will be welded in between. As you see, there is, you can see the letter 9 and also 11. The 11 is also resembling the Twin Towers. This one is from Fitzhugh Carroll. He is basically using he's using the metal piece that he's creating and the artifact that is leaning, and then basically he's trying to convey a symbol of the community caring and leaning toward each other when there is a problem or where there is a disaster. So people are leaning on each other for support. So this is resembling support. This one is from Kurt Lawrence. That the name of the sculpture is Wing of Freedom. He's well known for creating this sculpture, as you see on the right hand, which is the leg of a human as a base, and on the top he uses sometimes body of a person, sometimes other things that conveys different meanings. So this will be feature the Twin Tower artifact piece on the top, and the legs will be the symbol of stability, and it will be the base. Also, on the bottom, on the real base or actual base, there will be some wording about the event, and it will be metal, as you see on the similar to the square that is there. Next one is Delos Van Air. I took some pictures, but he created a maquette. As you see, there are the twin towers there. One is broken in half, and that piece will be also a seating area. The half piece that broken is leaning horizontally, and also there will be some wording on that piece regarding the events and regarding the artwork. It will be polished metal, the base and the twin towers, and the piece that the artifact that the city has will be installed on one of them. And you can see it looks like it will be about like 12 feet tall. This one is from Maya Gillis. So she is using the two pieces, the rectangular pieces are resembling the twin towers, and then it's gonna get hole punched in different sizes and different locations, and then they will be drilled like about 2,000 holes in them, and then which resembles the twin tower, and the piece will be in between, and then also the curved shape is hugging that piece inside it. We have James Dean, that he is creating again another curved piece in the back that's kind of like it comes out of the ground, gradually goes up and comes down. It lifts up from the back, the twin towers and the artifact in between. And as you can see, it says never forget, some wording there, the numbers 9 and 11 in the background piece. So this is from Chad Lafever. The name of the pieces from the ashes is basically he's using the artifact as a base, and he's using two bronze characters that they are basically trying to comfort each other. So that's his concept, and it's an abstract concept of two human figures kind of comforting each other. We have this team, Sarah and Babak. They provided 3 concepts. The first one is what you see here. So it has 2 steel beams, metal steel beams on the side, which is resembling the number 11 and also the twin towers. The artifact is in between. There would be a planter, which we could change the flowers per the season. There's this one, which is, again, kind of like museum display shape. They're not going to put glass in it. It's just going to look like it's open, but in the image they show glass. Looks like they're not going to do the glass there. And there's their third concept, which again, it's concrete that will be painted to match the rust of the artifact. It looks like 11 and also it looks like 9. You can see that. But again, it will hold the piece, the artifact, on the left side, and it will have a concrete pad. This one is from Sejun Lim. The name of it is Dwelling. The artist is proposing a metal frame that resembling a house, because the house is the symbol of calm. So when you go in it, you're supposed to feel, although it's a harsh event, but it gives you some hope and some calm space to look at that piece and kind of like remember the event. And as you see, it is 20 feet tall, and the artifact will be floating and installed inside that house frame. This one is from artist Hopen. She has two designs, both of them with birds. This one is the limestone, which the name of it is Gate of Humanity. So there are limestone birds that will be cut, and our piece or the artifact will be in the middle. There's some seating areas. The other one is cut from metal, again birds, as you see on the left picture, and that is, the name of it is Gate of Freedom. So, as I said, again, seating areas around it. And please remember, these are all concepts. So whoever we chose, we can work with the artist to make sure everything fits the space. Number 17 is Oleg Lobikin. He is proposing the Twin Tower pieces as brushed or polished stainless steel, which creates reflection, and the piece is kind of like head down between, so it's kind of like shows the tragedy and the sorrow at the same time. The shining and the reflection is basically bringing the hope and future. Sleek and again fits in the space. Edward, he is proposing the beam to be horizontally on a casted glass table. The glass has ripples that kind of like creates the water feel, and then illusion of the water, and also it will have some blue lighting at night, so it will shine through. Rudy Calderon, his design concept is the main tree is from steel, so the trunk and the branches is steel holding the artifact, and at the top it's a stone which can basically reflect the light and kind of resembles the sun as well. The height is 15 feet. I'm sorry, the overall height is 22 feet because of the base. And again, fits in the location. This is from Mamoun Hashem. His concept is basically he's showing two structure with a void in it that resembles the Twin Tower. The artifact will be in one of them, and another piece, a steel piece, diagonally will be there that shows the journey and path of the journey of the families that got affected during that event. He has two concepts. One is this one, and the other one is this one, which the journey is upward. The other one, the journey was kind of like more diagonally. This one is from Eric Powell. He is, again, using steel and in the shape of the 3 and globe, and also the art piece is, the artifact will be cradle there with that globe and the tree. So these are the 21 art pieces, and as I said, I'm gonna go through again, and you guys vote, and I write the vote here, unless the commission would like to talk about any of the pieces before deliberation.
When you say vote, are we talking about as we go through yes or no, and just go through them all and then cull it down
Yes,
to a
for
smaller
example-
number?
Yeah, for example, I say Salman Bassef, and I
Uh-huh.
read your name. I say Chairman E.J. Newmeyer, you can say yes or no, then Vice Chair, then Mr. Shinsky,
okay.
there. So then I write it, and at the end, I say which one got the majority that could come back on the 11th. Sir, you want me to go through it, or you would
Did
like?
anybody want to talk about or discuss any of the pieces one more time before we go through a vote? Either of you? No? Okay, we can go through with the vote.
All right, so the first piece is Salman Bassef, Chairperson E.J. Newmeyer.
No.
No. Vice Chair Cecilia Cruz.
No,
Mr. Bilchinsky?
No.
Commissioner Armenta?
No.
Commissioner Sanchez?
No.
The second piece, is Christopher Reed, Chairperson E.J. Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Cruz,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
no,
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
This piece is from Mia Landers, Chairperson E.J. Newmeyer.
I'm indifferent on this one.
Okay, I put indifferent.
You put-
Vice Chair Cruz Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky.
middle of the road.
Okay. Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
We come back to this one.
Okay.
This one is from DJ Trijo Maya, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Cecilia Cruz Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No,
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Oops. Okay, this one is from Christopher Fennell, Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cruz Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
no,
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
This is from Patrick Sullivan, Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
middle of the road.
Commissioner Armenta.
In between.
I'm sorry,
Same in between.
you're in between. Okay. Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Bijan Masum Pana, Commissioner Vice Chair E.J. Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No,
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
In between.
in between. This is from Fitzhugh Carroll, Vice Chair Newmeyer.
No.
I'm sorry,
I'm not.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
That's fine. No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
no,
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
This one from Court Lawrence, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Middle of the road.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
From Dallas, Van Earl, Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Middle of the road.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez,
In between.
oops. Maya Gills, Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Sorry. Oops. Okay, this is from James Dean, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
Oops. Sorry, this one is too sharp. Okay. Chad Lefevre, Chairperson Newmeyer,
I'm in the middle.
middle. Vice Chair Zendeja,
Middle.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
There are three concepts here. The first concept, Commissioner E.J. Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Cecilia Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
Okay. Oops. This concept, Chairperson.
One second, is the concrete one first? There's three here. Is this the third of them?
I'm sorry.
This is the second.
This is the second one?
This is the second one.
I thought this was the third of them. No, okay. No.
No. Vice Chair Cecilia,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
Sujin Lim, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
This is from Ms. Hopen, Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez,
In between.
in between. This one, Commissioner, this is the metal, that one was the limestone. So the metal piece, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Oleg Labikin, Vice Chair Newmeyer.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Chairperson Newmeyer.
We've only got another half year to get it right.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Edward Steinhauer, Chairperson Newmeyer,
I'm in the middle. I'm curious to see what else there is to this presentation, so I'll go with the other votes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
I'm in the middle as well.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Rudy Calderon, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
This one is from Mamoun Hashem, Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
In the middle.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
In between.
In between. So the last one is from Eric Powell, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Okay, so let's go back from the beginning. So for number one, we have 5 no's, so that'll be a no. For numbers 2, again, we have 5 no. For number 3, we have 2 yeses. Commissioner Newmeyer is in the middle, Commissioner Shinsky is in the middle, and Commissioner Armenta is no. So it's Commissioner Newmeyer and Shinsky. Would you like to be a yes or a no? Oops.
Personally, I wanted to see more about what they were doing. There's not a whole lot fleshed out in this. It could be neat, or, you know.
So would you like, if you say yes, we can bring him back.
I'd at least like to see a presentation myself. I'll go
Okay.
down as a yes.
So I'll change yours to a yes. So we're gonna have 3 yeses. So Mr.
Yeah,
Shinsky?
I feel the same way.
Okay, you
If
would
can
like to
flesh
bring
it-
back?
If you can flesh it out, great.
Okay, so this we'll bring back next time. Number 4 was all no's. Christopher Fennell was only 1 yes from Commissioner Newmeyer. Anybody would like to change? No? So that's still a no. Patrick Sullivan, we have 3 no's and 2 in the middle. So even the 2 in the middle turn to yes, still everybody is a no. Anybody wants to change, or we're still gonna say no? Okay, so that's a no. So Commissioner Shinsky, are you saying no on this one? I like it to hear from for the record.
I say no.
Perfect. And Commissioner Armenta, you were in the middle.
I'll say no.
You say no. Okay, perfect. All right, Bijan Masupana, we had 4 no's, and Commissioner Sanchez was in the middle. So it still will be a no. Anybody wants to change anything? Okay.
No.
Mr. Carroll, it was no, 5 no's. Kurt Lawrence Metzler, we have 3 no's, 1 in the middle, and 1 yes. So the 1 in the middle is from Mr. Shinsky. Are you still in the middle, or you're a yes or no?
Actually, I'll change it to yes.
To yes. Okay, now we have 2 yeses and 3 no's. Anybody wants to bring this artist back to hear more, or no?
No.
No? Okay, that would be a no. So Delos Van Earl, we have 3 yeses and we have 2 in the middle. which is Commissioner Shinsky and Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
No. Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
No. So still, we have 3 yeses, so we bring him back. On Mary Gills, we have 2 yeses and 3 nos. Anyone who wants to change? Nothing? So we'll still be a no. James Dean, we have 3 yeses, so he'll come back. Chad LaFever, we have 1 yes and 2 in the middle. The 2 in the middle is from Chairperson Neumeyer and Vice Chair Zendeja. Would you like to change it to no or yes?
I'll change mine to no.
You change. What about you?
No.
No? Okay, so that will be a no as well. So for Sarah and Bobak, we have a 5 yes on this one, a 5 no on this one, a 5 yes on this one. So 1 and 3 will, we bring them back for these 2. Sujin Lim, we have 5 no's. On this one, we have,
We had the
on the
line.
limestone, we have 3 yeses. And on the other one, we have 5 no's. And on the limestone, Commissioner Sanchez was in the middle. Would you like to change it either way, or no, you're good with the in the
I'm good
middle?
with my original. I'm good with my original.
Okay, so we have 3 yeses on the limestone, so bring her back with the limestone proposal. You're okay? Everybody's okay with that? Oleg Labikin, we have 4 yeses, so he'll be back. On Edward, we have 2 yeses and 2 in the middle. The in the middles are from Chairperson Neumeyer and Commissioner Armenta. Would you like to change it to yes? Or would you like to change it to no?
I'll change to no.
You changed to no. How about Commissioner Armenta?
I'll change it to no.
You change it to no, so that will be a no as well. So Rudy Caldron, we have 5 no's, so that will be a no. Mamoun Hashem, we have 3 yeses, and we have 2 in the middle from Vice Chair Zendeja and Commissioner Sanchez. Would you like to change that to anything else?
No.
Yes.
Are you a yes now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we bring him back as well because we have 4 yeses. And then Eric Powell, we got 5 no's, so that will be a no. Okay, so for next meeting, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artists from 21 artists coming back, which is very good. Thank you. Oops. So basically, the commission selected 7 artists. Artist number 3, artist number 10, artist number 12 and 13, artist number 14, artist number 16, artist number 17, and artist number 20. So 7 artists will come back before you on July 11, 2020. You need to vote on this.
Just for, I think you said 13. We had 12 and 14. We did not pick 13, right?
We picked number 12. We picked number 14
Twice, yeah.
twice,
Okay.
number 16.
What was that?
So may I get a vote on that?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
May I get a vote on the
Oh, okay.
7 selected artists to come back?
I'll make a motion to accept the 7 recommended artists to come back and make presentations at the next meeting.
We'll hear a second. Okay.
I'll second that.
We'll do a vote.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Aye.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendejas,
Yes.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. And moving on to Indio mural number 15, finalist selection. Similar process.
It will be similar process. I won't talk about anything because the images are very, they speak about the art and artists. We received 26 proposals. The budget is 65,000. I'm sorry, the budget is 40,000, so I correct that. That's not thinking. The budget is $40,000. We received 26 proposals. So the first proposal is from Bijan Masum Pano. He is, as you see, he's showing symbols of the valley, agriculture, dance, Native American, and so as you see, he's bringing the history. Adam Enrique Rodriguez, he has two proposals. So one is this one, which is abstract, conceptual take on agriculture and date palms. And this one, again, mountains, agriculture, and the logo of Indio. David Flores, he is creating floral pattern, different colors. This one is purple. He has red, blue, and gray as well. And again, please remember the wall is very rough, and we try to work with the roughness of the wall. This one is from Walter Lab. He is energetic, colorful, and it comes from music to agriculture to construction to the animals. So you can see everywhere you look, you see something. This is from David Garcia Ocatelli, if I read the last name correct. He is the one who did the Future of Indio mural in downtown here on the North Building. So his proposal is very abstract and colorful. This one is Adam Valentine. He is creating kind of like to me it looks like old Hollywood symbols. And as you see in his proposal, he can create that dark sky with paint. This is from Sarah Dabok. She has two proposals. Again, elements from the city, colorful, and kind of like the geometric aspect of it fits into the geometric aspect of the grouts on the wall. And then this is the second version.
If I may, you have Chelsea Hart at number 7 on the staff report.
I put it on the presentation with a little bit separation because it's very similar. The Sarah and Chelsea is very similar, so I wanted to give you a break.
Okay.
Fernando Valdez, again, colorful, abstract with wording. This one the same. The first one on the top, it's cactus flower. This is from Patrick Barvinsky. Again, abstract face, butterfly, colorful, date palms, sky, and water, which is a kind of like unique take on Indio. This is Chris Sanders. It's a little bit traditional way, but as you see, he's very capable of creating murals. This is from Chelsea Hart. Again, colorful, abstract, whimsical, and playful. This one is from Autumn Martino. He has the Ferris wheel, date palms, and also buildings, and the very colorful again.
That's
There's
she.
I'm sorry?
That's she.
Is it she?
I know Autumn.
Oh, okay, so she. And then she has a second proposal, which is this face with the desert landscape. Malka Dotson, this is from him. Flowers and that kind of like dragony, snaky look of that creature there, so kind of like interesting. This is from Jesus Hernandez. This one, the presentation was missing from your packet. I emailed it to you, and you have the hard copy there. So this is his proposal. Again, to me, it looks like roads, water, electricity, fields, city, an abstract form, and also it reminds you of the festivals, you know, sun, a little bit of the Ferris wheel. This one is Frank Lemus. He has the mountain in the background, desert, and then desert creatures and elements, and also music. This one is Juan Lopez. He has, you know, kind of like a fun look at, I would say, youth. This one is from Joshua Kota. Again, date palms, desert, and Indio. This is from Jessica Lopez. She has 5 or 6 proposals. One is this one with a lot of wording, positive wordings. The other one is mountains and the sky, explore. Oops. This one is Indio and heart. This one again, positive words and sentences. Same with that one.
Before we go too far, number 18, did we skip? Yep.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Juan Cuevas, he has this proposal, and you've seen his work in Palm Desert as well. Thank you for saying that. Number 20, Marnie Navarro and Carlos Ramirez. They have this proposal, which is kind of remind me of, again, desert, mountains, and some creatures in the mountain, a clean and kind of like robotic look of the main character. This one is from Graham Caraway, and it is flowers and desert flowers, colorful, and then with the shade that he has under the flowers, it looks like the flowers are jumping out of the wall, so it has that type of effect. What is number 22? I'll go back to that. So this is from Aaron Hansen. He goes from past to the future, so from locomotive to agriculture to water, and then to the festivals and flowers.
I think we skipped 22.
Yeah.
I think we skipped 22. There we
it
go.
is. Okay.
So this is from Tiffany Collins. Again, she has symbols from the festivals, the deserts, and also Indio. So Eduardo Valdez, he would like to combine some of the imagery that he created, like this one, these two, and this one, which kind of like cool. colorful and also shows the history of agriculture. This is from Jose Nui Hernandez. That, again, geometric, people, date palm. This one is from Harvey Garcia. He is proposing to incorporate tile and rocks on the wall to create this image, so there won't be any painting involved. It will be rocks, tile, and masonry, basically. So I'm gonna go back to the first one, and we just do the same thing as last time. Unless any of the commissioners would like to talk before we vote, or before you vote.
It's unfortunate, his presentation, number 23, Aaron Hansen. If you get a chance to see some of his other work in the Valley, he's primarily a spray paint artist, much better rendered. It looks like he's just done a collage here, so I don't know if you want to consider that, having him as part of the discussion. He is a local. He's got work at Palm Springs Art Museum and a few other places. That's just my 2 cents on that one. I don't think his application looks very good.
I'm sorry, which number was that?
It's 23, Aaron Hansen.
Can we look at 23 again?
It was the one with the
I mean-
train on the edge, and it just,
I think in his application, he did state that he didn't have much time to put
Yeah.
it together, so.
he's capable of some pretty good work. I would at least like to consider, if that's the case, if we have a short list or a long list.
Well, you know, the thing is, everyone had the same amount of time to
Sure.
put their applications together. No one gets dispensation because, you know, I've been so busy. Well, everyone's busy, so.
The application got extended because
Sure.
we got a lot of inquiries, so we extended for a week. Maybe he notified within that week.
That's
instead-
beside the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, as a staff, I liked his transition from locomotive all the way to the
But
current.
didn't the original request for proposal state that we are really focusing on more abstract work for this piece?
We say the abstract is preferred.
Okay.
The abstract is preferred.
And obviously, some of these folks did not pay attention to what they were instructed to pay attention to.
Yeah, so some of them, they are very like
Yeah.
literal translation.
Like number 1.
So anyhow, it's up to the commission. Staff doesn't mind to bring all of them or one of them or none of them. So it's the commission. If you would like to bring anybody back, we can do that. That's not a problem. So I'm just gonna go through the list. First one is Bijan Masoum Pana.
If
Sure.
I can interrupt, Layla.
Oh, sure.
I have a comment from one of the artists. Can I read it out?
Sure.
It's from Graham Caraway. He states that that's not the submission that he sent for this project.
Graham what?
Caraway?
Be artist 21.
The wrong that's not the imagery he wanted us to see?
Yeah, he states this is not the submission that he sent for this project.
So what did he send? I need to go back check to see what was sent, but let me see which one is this.
That's all he commented.
So this is not the one he sent, so. All right, you guys have the, I can pull it, if this is not the one that comes back, then may I get a 5-minute break to check the file to see what was submitted?
Sure.
If you don't
Yes.
select him to come back? Okay. All right, so Bijan Masoum Pana, Chairperson Numayer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeha,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Adam Enrique Rodriguez, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
David Flores.
Are we gonna talk about his second submission, or are we only just doing it as the artist?
I'm sorry?
Yes, two.
He has two. Were we voting on just his work in general, or for each presentation?
I would say his work in general because it's the same, it's just the colors are different.
No, artist number 2, Adam, has
Oh,
an
I'm sorry.
abstract
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
one
yeah,
with the
yeah.
Indio logo.
I'm sorry, there's one with India logo and there's one with just the abstract
Yeah.
form. So there are two proposals. Any of the, you want, the first proposal, would you like to, let's vote on the first proposal. So Commissioner Neumeyer,
No.
Chairperson Zendeja,
No.
whatever, I say it wrong again. Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Okay, so let's go to the second proposal. Oops. Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
I'm in between.
David Flores. He has a concept with 4 different colors.
I think on this one, we can just vote on the concept.
I agree with you. Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Walter Lab, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
We passed one. David Garcia, Chairperson Neumeyer,
I'm in the middle.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
I'll change mine to yes then.
You change your to yes?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it right now. I don't like the idea of having the same artist within 100 feet of himself.
I see.
I agree there. I just want to see the presentation to see.
Adam Valentine, Chairperson Neumeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Middle.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Sarah Dabbo, she has 2 concepts. Concept 1, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Okay, on the second one, Chairperson Neumeyer,
Is that the same one?
No. Almost.
I'm a no either way, yeah.
so that's no. Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Fernando Valdez has 4 concepts or 2, let me see. No, he has 4 concepts. So on the first, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
and the second one, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
On the third design, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
On the fourth design, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Patrick Barvinsky, Commissioner Neumeyer, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Chris Sanders, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
Chelsea Hart, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Autumn Martino. She has two designs. On the design one, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Design number two, Vice Chair Neumeyer.
No.
I'm sorry, Chairperson Neumeyer,
It's fine. No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Michael Dodson, Chairperson Neumeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Middle.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Jesus Hernandez, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
If the text isn't there, yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Frank Lemus, Chairperson Neumeyer,
Yes, I'd like to see a presentation.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Juan Lopez, Chairperson Neumeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Middle.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Joshua Cota, Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Juan Jueves, Chairperson Neumeyer,
Did we miss?
You missed Jessica.
No, Jessica's 19.
Jessica is 19, we didn't
Yeah,
miss,
we skipped
I
ahead.
have the numbers here.
No.
No? Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
Yes.
Jessica Lopez, she has 5 proposals, so we go through each. Chairperson Neumeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Number 2, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Number 3, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Number 4, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we
Yes.
got all of them, right?
You have the big heart one, I think.
We didn't get the big heart
No.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the big heart one, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
So Marnie Navarro and Carlos Ramirez, Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Graham Caraway. So if you guys don't choose him, I need after all the votes to go check what was missing. So EJ Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zedeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Tiffany Collins, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Aaron Hansen, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
I'm in the middle.
Eduardo Valdez, as I said, he's gonna combine all this imagery into one mural. Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
In the middle.
Noe Hernandez, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez,
No.
Harvey Garcia, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
Okay, so number 1, Bijan Masum Pano, we have 4 no's and 1 yes, so that we know. And Adam Enrique, he has 2 proposals. On the first one, we have 2 yeses. Anybody else want to change the their vote, or no, you're good? No, okay. And then on the second one, we have everybody know Commissioner Sanchez was in the middle.
No.
No, okay, so he be a no. David Flores was 5 no's. Walter Lab, was 5 no's. David Garcia, we have 3 yeses, so he's coming back.
I'll change mine back to no.
You
Sorry.
change your to no? Okay, so we have 3 no's, so he's not coming back. Nobody wants to change any no's to a yes? Okay. Adam Valentine, we have 2 yeses and 2 no's, and Commissioner Zendeja is in the middle.
I'll change to yes.
You changed to yes, so he'll be back. Sarah Dabok, we have for both, we have 3 no's. So, 5 no's, so she's not coming back. And Fernando Valdez, on all 4 proposals, we have 5 no's, so he's not coming back. Patrick Barvinsky, we got 5 no's. Chris Sanders, we have only 1 yes. Everybody else is no, so he's not coming back. Chelsea Hart, we have 5 no's. And Adam Martino, for both designs, we have 5 no's. Michael Dotson, we have only 1 yes. And Commissioner Zendeja is in the middle. The rest are no's. Commissioner Zendeja, would you like to change your vote to yes or no?
No,
So you change it to no?
correct.
Okay, so he's not coming back either. Jesus Hernandez, we have 4 no's and 1 yes if there's no text. So that means he's not coming back. Frank Lemus. Okay. And this one we have 4 yeses, so he's coming back. Juan Lopez, we have 2 yes, 2 no, and 1 in the middle from Commissioner Zendeja. Would you like to change it?
Yeah, I'll change it to a yes.
You change it to a yes, so he's coming back. Juan Cuevas, we have 5 no's, so he's not. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
No.
Joshua. Joshua Cota, we have 5 no's, he's not coming back. Juan Cuevas, he'll be back. We have 3 yeses. And 5 of designed by Jessica Lopez, we have Except the Heart, which we had a yes by Commissioner Armenta. Everybody else no, so she's not coming back either. And then Marnie Navarro and Carlos Ramirez, we have 3 yeses, so they come back. Graham, I'm gonna go check. Tiffany, there's 5 no's, so she's not coming back. Aaron Hansen, everybody's no, and Commissioner Sanchez was in the middle. Would you like to change your vote to yes or no?
No, I don't want to change.
So it want to be in the middle? It needs to be a firm yes or a no?
Okay, then no.
Okay. So that's a no. And then Eduardo Valdez, we have 3 yeses, and again, Commissioner Sanchez is in the middle. Which way you would like to change your vote?
So it's just these 2 images on a mural?
No,
Or is
there are combination of those backgrounds with the people on them.
Yes.
You want to change it to yes? So he'll come back. Jose Noe Hernandez is a no, and Harvey Garcia is also a no. So we have Artist number 6 is a yes. Artist number 15 is a yes. Juan Lopez is a yes. Juan Cuevas is a yes. Marnie Navarro is a yes. And Eduardo Valdez. And if I can get 5 minutes break, I'll be back with printout of Graham so we can see everything. Would that be okay with you, Mr. Chairperson?
That's fine, let's take a 5-minute break, stretch your legs, restroom while you look.
Thank you. All right, staff is ready when the chairperson is ready.
That's the stuff movies are made.
So we are back. This is artist Graham, is it Caraway?
Exactly. So he has 3 concepts. One is this one,
Okay.
and these other 2, which is the other is floral. The third one has also lion, humans, and it's kind of like whimsical.
There's Zodiac.
Exactly. And then the top 2, you can still see the under the flowers, the people. So,
Okay.
and these are the sample of this.
Those are the examples, okay.
Yeah.
So we've already voted on one concept, so now we're gonna vote on 2 other concepts.
So this is another concept proposal. So I guess 4 concept proposal. Let me go. It's hard with the PDF. There we go. So this is concept 1. So it is kind of like bluish, purplish. So on the concept 1, Chairperson Newmeyer?
This is concept 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
Vice Chair Zendeja?
No.
Commissioner Shinsky?
No.
Commissioner Armenta?
No.
Commissioner Sanchez?
No.
On concept 2, sorry. So it's the red flowers that you saw in the presentation. So concept 2, the red flowers, Chairperson Newmeyer.
Just to clarify, not one on this page or one?
Not
for-
one on the page.
The one
It's-
we voted on earlier?
Correct.
I'll stand by my no vote.
You stand by your no vote. Commissioner Zendeja said yes on that. Commissioner Shinsky said no.
No.
Commissioner Armenta said yes. You stand by your vote.
Yes.
And then Commissioner Sanchez said no. Okay, so we go to concept 3, which is the top with the yellow background. Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
So concept 4, which is the purple background, Chairperson Newmeyer,
No.
Vice Chair Zendeja,
No.
sorry. Commissioner Shinsky,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
So we have 2 yeses for concept number 2, which is the red flowers. Any other commissioner would like to change, which is Commissioner Newmeyer, Shinsky, and Sanchez. Would you like to change your no's to yeses?
No.
No.
No? Okay, so that's a no too. So what we're gonna bring back is Adam Valentine, number 6. Frank Lemus, number 15. Juan Lopez, number 16. Juan Jueves, number 18. Marnie Navarro and Carlos Ramirez, number 20. And also Eduardo Valdez, number 24. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artists coming back on the 11th to provide you with presentation. So may I get my original presentation back up, please? Thank you very much. So the commission needs to vote to bring back the 6 artists on July 11th to provide them presentation.
Well, I'll make a motion that we bring back the 6 artists that have been selected this evening for the July 11th, 2023 meeting.
Second?
We have a vote?
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendejas,
Yes.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Alrighty. This is proving to be very painless so far, so I'm happy. Okay, moving on. 6.3, the Shields Park project. And that's just what it's called at the moment, correct?
I'm sorry?
We're just calling this Shields Park project.
Yes.
Okay.
We just call it Shields Park Project. We haven't changed the name. But as you recall, this came before you as 2 proposals on May 9th. You selected one proposal, recommended to the council for approval, which goes before them on June 21st. This one, you would like it to be installed in the city, and you ask for separate location. Staff also added a budget. Again, if you choose the location and you choose a budget, you make a recommendation to go before the council to be approved by them. But the locations that we can have this piece, which is quite a large piece, installed, are number 1 is it's the northwest corner of Madison and Avenue 50 by Bravo, which they already carved out that area. There's already some date palms and cactuses, and this could go there, fit well. And because it's not very it's not much of foot traffic with kids and stuff to go touch that metal, so it could be a good place to install it. But again, it's the commission's recommendation to the council. The second one is on the southeast section of Monroe and Indio Boulevard. When you go from Indio Boulevard, you want to go to Monroe and go on the bridge. So there's an area that, again, this piece could be installed there. Again, because this piece is quite large, it won't fit in median or things like that. The other one is to install it on the south side of the Shadow Hills RV Resort on Jefferson and Warner Road, which it's the main entrance to the city. However, as you see, the property requires quite a lot of grading, cleanup, and things like that. So that's a little bit more difficult to make it suitable to install something. But again, if the commission wants to use the money to do that, the art fund can be used to prepare a property for installation of artwork. So that's not against the code, but again, it's just a little bit more work. So these are 3 locations that the staff came up with. The parks, staff didn't even explore because of the heat on that piece, and so that's why we didn't explore the park. If the commission would like to explore parks and don't be concerned about the metal pieces get hot and kids touch it, then we can also explore parks. But at this point we didn't, because last time it was a concern of the commission. So that concludes my staff presentation. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer. Otherwise, the recommendation is to select a location and go with up to $100,000 budget, or you may reduce the budget, but based on her proposal, this is still, her proposal for this piece is around $150,000, but then because we haven't dedicated that much money to one art piece, so I think we can lower the price and then work with the scale of the piece and be still within the $100,000.
Have we spoken to the artist about that?
I have spoke with the artist to lower the price, and she was okay with it to kind of like manage the piece with the budget.
Well, I'm prepared to make a motion that we select location number 1. Was it Madison? I mean, I drove by there, and that new Bravo, it's like perfect for it, absolutely perfect for it.
And then because the walls are white,
Right.
the light reflected from the pieces on the walls will be also interesting to see. So
I think, yeah. So I'll make a motion that we select location number 1, the northwest corner of Avenue 50 and Madison Street for
correct.
this piece.
And then also the budget, if you make
And the budget of no more than $100,000.
and you would recommend that to the city council for approval.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. We have a motion. Is there a second on this? We can always discuss after. We can.
I'll second.
I like that area. That's really nice.
We have a motion. We have a second. Will take a vote?
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
I have a question. I wasn't sure if I needed to abstain because I wasn't part of the decision process.
This is a new item.
Oh, it is new item?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a new item, so you can vote.
Then, yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendejas,
Yes.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Item 6.4, Coachella Valley History Museum Tower Competitive Request for Proposal RFP. This is back again.
So this is back before you. So the attachment is the same RFP as you saw last time. So what will be changed? So this is for the new commissioners. This is the History Museum. There's a water tower that was historic. It was moved there. It was refurbished and again installed. And we have these 3 projectors that project images on it. And then the commission would like to see new images there. So this is an RFP that will go to people who do animation and also to the schools that they do film and animation. So it's competitive. When they submit, we will do a jury selection. And at this point, because we changed the RFP to say that we will select juries from different art disciplines to be there, like educators and filmmakers, but we haven't announced their name yet. We will announce by September. Again, commission could be part of it, staff could be part of it, and educators and filmmakers, animators, and other disciplines could be part of this jury and do the selection. So we changed the date to go out June 15 to August 28. And basically that's the changes to the original RFP. If the commission agrees with all these changes, our recommendation is to accept the RFP and allow the staff to circulate it between June 15 to August 28. That concludes the staff report. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Is the RFP going to note budget?
There's no budget, but there is the award. For the first place is $6,000. For the third place is $3,000. I'm sorry, for the second place is $3,000. For the third place is $1,500. So there's no budget, but we give them an award and recognition. So that's why we go to the schools mainly, and it will be out on our social media. And also I have a small list of filmmakers and animators that I can send it to them directly. And the commission can also send it to the artists that they may know.
Okay.
Well, if there's no other discussion, we'll have a motion.
Well, I'll make a motion that we accept staff recommendation that we issue an RFP for 3D mapping show for the water tower located at the Coachella Valley History Museum, and that RFP will be circulated between June 1/5, 2023 and August 2/8, 2023.
I'll second that.
Motion is second. Let's have a vote.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendeja,
Yes.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay. I feel like we have like 5 other things to do.
You are one of the very busy commissions.
Okay, so last action item, summer schedule. Cancel August.
So last time we talked, and it looked like the commission is okay with canceling the August meeting, so everybody will go to Europe and have a nice 1-month vacation in Europe.
Yep.
So since it was okay to do that, so we brought it back for the commission to vote on it, and that will be a meeting of August 8th will be canceled, which is the second Tuesday on the month. So if commission would like to do that, you need to vote, and we are here to hear from you.
I will move that we go dark in the month of August.
I'll second that.
May we have a vote?
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Commissioner Shinsky,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendeja,
Yes.
Chairperson Newmeyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay, that does it for action items. Moving on now to staff items.
So our arts and culture master plan study session is now July 19, and it will be at 3 o'clock. So we like the commission to attend in person, because that will be a good conversation between the commission and also the city council. Staff will provide a presentation on what would be an arts and culture master plan, what we can do with the current code and what we cannot do with the current code. And if that's the wish of the commission and council to add more things to what we can do with the art fund, then that will be something to be discussed. Then the staff, again, as I said, we talk about what process we can take to create that art and culture master plan, to bring it back for the commission to review and approve, and eventually go to the council. So it will be 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour, from 3 o'clock to 4 on July 19. If you would like to email me anything ahead of time, so I add it to the presentation, you're more than welcome to do so. And I will share my presentation ahead of time with the Arts Commission as well, to make sure that I hit all the points. and we go from there. So if it's any question, I'll be happy to answer.
It's gonna happen this time though, right?
In this place?
In July 19th. It's gonna happen in July, right?
Right. The thing is, we had to postpone because we didn't have a full commission, and I didn't want to have 3 commissioners talk to, and we have 2 new commissioners. Then also, I wanted to bring up to the speed the new commissioners as well. So that was the reason we had to postpone it. Again, it may get canceled, but it's not through staff. It's if the agenda is full and if the council cannot have the study session, they'll let the city manager know, and the city manager let us know. But for now, it's July 19th at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should we go to the next item? Yes?
Yes.
So, as you know, we have 2 new commissioners, Gabriela Armenta and Alexandria Sanchez. So I would like them to just introduce themselves to the commission and to the public, because this session gets recorded. So, Commissioner Armenta, would you like to start first?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Gabriela Armenta, and I am a longtime resident of the city of Indio. And some of you I know, some of you, nice to meet you. And yeah, I'm just very passionate about my community. I have been involved in the music and the arts community for quite some time, organizing and just trying to create a platform for the local artists. And I'm happy to just be here and contribute in any way that I can. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Alexandra Sanchez.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alexandria Sanchez, and I'm also a longtime resident of Indio, and I'm very pleased with the work that the Public Arts Commission has done so far, seen all the beautiful murals and sculptures, and I'm just so excited to get involved and contribute, and I'd love to hear any feedback the community has.
Thank you very much. And I also would like to let you know that I'll be sending you an email individually so we can meet individually to talk about what is going on with the public arts program and what is in work. And also, if any of you would like to get a tour about the city's art collection, I'll be happy to do that, and my time is open. It could be weekdays or weekends. So when I send you an email, so just pick a date and time and we'll do it. And let me know if you would like a tour or you don't.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so you have seen the work plan previously, and it was basically okayed by the commission. We removed 1 or 2 projects from it per the commission recommendation. Also, there was a project for John Noble Park that's supposed to be behind the mall. Since that project is not going forward, so that project is deleted from the work plan. However, there are 3 or 4 projects that we would like to add. One is to install a mural on this building, which is the transportation, the non-medical transportation building with a gym on the northeast corner of Jackson and Avenue 45. When you come down the bridge, you go turn right and you go to the corporate yard, you turn left and you get to this building, which has a chain link fence in the back, the cars parked there. This wall gets tagged many times, but it's also a good opportunity to put a mural there. It's visible from 45 and Jackson. So that's something that staff would like to add to the work plan if the commission allows it. It's a brick wall. So it has some indentation because it's completely brick wall, but it seems it could be a good wall for a new mural outside the downtown, immediate downtown area.
Has there been a discussion with the building owner already?
We haven't. We just go and bring it to you that it's gonna get added, and we start working with the
Okay.
with the property owner. And of course, we will check the wall, make sure it's. I check it. It seems like there's no problem of drainage or anything in it. It just gets tagged all the time.
It's north facing, so it's good with.
It's north facing,
paint.
exactly.
And it does have a pattern to it. It's a CMU block wall with some reveals, so it can, it has one challenge to painting, but that's about it.
So, and then maybe about $35,000 to $40,000 budget for it?
That seems to be the range.
Okay. And then the other one is because we removed the John Noble Park project. So this is the John Noble Wall, which is on Monroe. It's also goes all the way on John Noble to go to Arabia. Some close to Arabia stops. So the one that is facing Monroe, again, we think instead of that project in the park, maybe we do a mural here with different artists. The wall, it looks like is 5.5, 6 feet tall, again, block wall. So, and this is something that staff thinks it will be in lieu of that project, which was about $125,000 budgeted for. We can allocate some of that money to put a mural here.
And that wall also extends down John Noble's Boulevard?
It extends out John Noble's Boulevard till it gets to the ranch.
Okay.
And it stops there. So we could lend maybe like 5 or 6 artists to work there.
This property also was Dr. Carry-On's, the ranch to the right hand of that
Correct.
photograph. And if you remember the arches with the wagon wheels set in, you can still see part of that wall behind it.
Exactly. You showed it to me. Exactly. It's still there.
Okay.
And this is on Monroe,
This is, Monroe,
Monroe.
yeah.
south of 111?
South of 111, south of John Noble. So if you go, when the ball on the right side stops, that's used to be the John Noble Ranch, and to the south of it is that shopping center with the medical building. Kaiser, exactly.
Yeah. It was a pharmacy that, at one point, The Metro 8, it's over to the right. I think there's an apartment complex directly across the street, It's a Watercrest.
It's going to bring something to that neighborhood as well. We added Cerbola K on the other side, so put something this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then, what do you think about the budget?
I'd have to know how long those two walls are, because this could be upwards of probably, $60-something thousand, I would think.
Okay, 60K. That's good. If the council wants to increase it, when it goes to them, they can. All right, thank you. Quick mural, which it was part of the work before, so we again would like to bring it back to maybe dedicate a wall somewhere or even build a wall and then use it for quick murals. So we probably put some parameters like who can paint there, and then what kind of paint it could be used, and how long does it last, because it could be for 30 days, it could be for 45 days. So, and then we go back and paint it, and we allow again the community to do it again.
For how many days?
So let's say for 45 days, for 30 days. So it's really quick. It's not a 2 years thing. It's
Okay.
just like somebody, all the time. Exactly. So all the time it's changing. Every time you pass by there's somebody doing some painting. But we work on the parameter. So parameter will come back before the Arts Commission. So if you would like to change anything, you can change. Again, we can have a QR code there, so the artist can take a picture and send it directly to our marketing so they can see that, post it. So kind of provides a synergy. And it will be really quick and fast. So it's not like 5 years or 2 years. It's maybe 60 days. So everybody has the opportunity to go there and paint.
Well, then I need to tell you that that's a program that I'm getting ready to start on my north wall. That we did during COVID, the artist comment wall. And I'm gonna reinstate that 5 artists at a time. They'll each have a 4x8 area to paint, and it'll be up for 7 weeks and then change out. And so people can sign up for those time periods.
Would you like me to talk to my bosses and the city attorney to see if we can work together
Sure.
and call this quick mural, because I just need to find out if there's a conflict of interest.
Well,
I think once you pick that, he can't vote on it.
I can't vote on it.
I know you can't, no, I know you can't vote on it, but I want to know if monetary-wise is a conflict of interest, which it may not be, but I need to get that clarified.
But this has been in the planning for a while, so I'm getting ready to set it up.
Okay, so if you are okay with just not we get involved in that, that's fine. We will pick another wall, or we will pick, or we build something somewhere. And also I can share that with my boss to say similar program is getting done by Mr.
Yeah.
Shinsky, so maybe they're fine with that to take it out from the work plan. So let me discuss and
And if
then.
it ends up that we collaborate, that's fine too.
Okay, so collaborative is fine too, perfect. So there's another project that we would like to add, which is wrapping the light poles. And this is similar to wrapping the traffic signal boxes, the same material. And then if we will go out, we ask artists to create some imagery, and then we have the one company to install, or we go for bid. But I got some type of initial pricing. There's one company that says they wrap 40 light poles for $8,000, which is not too bad. And then also, if we go out for to get artists design, again, for the wraps on traffic signal box, we award $750. This could be less than that. So again, this is something that we would like to kind of add to the work plan. And it will be on main streets, so like Monroe, Jefferson, Highway 111. And not every light pole, it will be like every 4 or every 3. Okay. So then the other one is Mile Avenue Alley Art or Shade. Miles Avenue. As you know, on Miles Avenue, between Smear and Oasis, there are 2 alleys. So, and they are very not being used and very inactive. So we want to bring some type of art to that area to create some type of shade, and because there's restaurants and the amp is getting activated and everything, so that could be used as additional space for seating and, mingling. At this point, it's very blah and not inviting, so we kind of want to bring art and shade as part of that.
Are you talking about the space like between Sylvia's and Delamart?
Yeah.
And then right across
And then across the street, yeah. Yeah, we've been talking about using that for years.
Yeah.
Exactly. So again, that's something we will bring some ideas and then add it to the work plan and see what will happen.
Yeah.
Okay, great, thank you. All right, so that's all I had to say. If any comments from commissioners?
What's happening with Jackson Street Bridge? Anything?
So Jackson Street Bridge, they are going to start in November and finish it on December. Desi mural, they need to do the repair on the wall, which the repair on the wall will be done end of September. So he start working on November and December and probably finish by January. The RFP for augmented reality will go out next week, so we can get some proposal regarding that and pricing as well for the Desi's mural. The Fred Waring Bridge, which Harvey Garcia got awarded. He's living in Mexico, so he requires a work visa, so we're working on that to, we filed basically a petition, and we're going through the process for his visa to be here. It looks like all those mural projects will be happening sometime in October, November, and December. So the contracts with Jackson Bridge has been completed. We have a lease agreement executed completely on Jackson Bridge. We have a lease agreement with Loma Linda, and I believe the contract for Desi, we haven't completed that because it's still, we're waiting for the wall to be completed before we sign a contract with the artist. And then one more additional item is the tortoise, the desert tortoise, which is supposed to go on a sports park. It looks like the sports park may not be done by the time that the artist completes this work. So we are exploring other locations, which we are proposing. Council wanted back the item before them, wants the item back before them for a new location. So the locations that staff is recommending is Yucca Park, Coia Park, the green area next to Loma Linda, the green area south of Loma Linda, and I believe there's one more park which I don't recall now.
What about the original park next to the elementary school that we decided on?
So the council just said, no, that's not visible, there's not enough parking.
Yeah, and I would like to have had that meeting with council because I drove by that thing 4 times a day, and I did hear one commissioner say that, oh, there's no parking nearby, and completely bypassing that there's like 3,500 homes in that neighborhood within walking distance next to an elementary
it is walking,
school.
and on the north also there's a parking, but then there's another piece to it, which the Jackson will be widened, so we're supposed to push that piece all the way to the corner. So again, those are the things that you can bring it up on the 19th, because this one goes to the 21st before the city council for their consideration. But what they said was that green area is supposed to be re-landscaped and revamped as part of the 9/11 memorial. So that's why it was chosen, not for just put a statue there by itself.
Well, as someone who was on the entry monument committee, we actually
Yeah.
picked that location for an entry monument, not
Yeah.
necessarily a memorial park. And so
Correct.
that was one of the reasons why we talked about putting one of our entry monuments there, because that was the site identified by council and the commission at the time.
So I think that's a good subject to bring it up on the 19th regarding that, because that's a nice piece. And if we need to do re-landscape or remove some of the trees or do something about it to be more suitable, that's one of the pieces, one of the lands that the city has, we can put substantial piece in it, because we don't have much of land.
Did I just hear you right, that somebody on council said that you can't see that spot?
Yeah, because of all the trees around it.
That's insanity.
Well-
That's absolute insanity.
You might want to speak with your council member who said that because there's no parking nearby, people won't get out to go see it. Completely discounting the fact that there is quite a large neighborhood right
yeah,
there
quite large, yes. Not only
that
that.
you can walk
And
to
also
from.
the traffic of the school, I got caught into the traffic too, so that corner may be a lot of traffic, so it may not be as safe. So I understand the concern, but also because that's a piece of property that is valuable, so maybe on the 19th, it will be a nice good conversation to have with the council.
Yeah, my points that I'm going to bring up is we need to come up with some sort of a rubric that we kind of agree on as part of our plan as picking artists. We have now an artist that we have to wait for a visa to come from Mexico, and we identified a local artist from the Coachella Valley for the same project that we all voted
Yeah.
on. And we also have a bridge project where we've got artists who are coming down from Michigan, but they have California and Mexico ties. And they said, well, we'd like to have you hire a local artist. And so I'm getting mixed messages from these guys. And then, we did approve something for Bravo that's not necessarily for foot traffic. It's not the kind of project that has a lot of foot circulation. There's an elementary school quite a ways away from there. But to identify locations based only on their accessibility to a car as opposed to the neighborhood that they're near kind of irks me a lot. I have family in the neighborhood, and this is the second time we've tried to do a project at that park, at that site that was all agreed upon, and I've heard different reasons for why we can't do it, and I think 100% of them are against the people that live there, which really ticks me off. I've heard,
I totally agree. I mean, they're totally ignoring that neighborhood.
and there is a park in the neighborhood, and that sounds like one of the parks that we're talking about. So, I don't have a problem with that, but they pulled it away from that location to go put it at the sports park. Well, now it sounds like the sports park is not happening, at least not on the time schedule that they have. And this isn't even the first time they've attempted to do a sports park at that location. It was going to be Indio Central Park 15, 20 years ago. It still hasn't happened.
Did anyone watch that commission meeting?
Yes.
When they talked about the piece at the sports park and what a public person had to say?
Mhm.
I mean, the mentality that we're dealing with is just dire. Oh yeah, you could have it at the park if he wore a baseball cap, the turtle, the tortoise. And then a council member said, well, how about a Ninja Turtle? I mean, comments like that are just so insulting and so uncalled for and so ignorant. And if that's what this town is, then they need to change.
So again, these are all valid conversations that I think the commission should have with the council, and that's a good opportunity. Maybe we go through the presentation of the cultural, art and culture master plan process and everything, and then at the end we have 10 minutes just brainstorming and bringing up the things that you think the council needs to know, and also vice versa. So that's, to me, it's a great opportunity to do that. And I think going forward, maybe once a year or twice a year, just have a workshop with the council so we all be on the same page, because staff hears valid points from both bodies, and we want to make everybody happy. So
Never happened.
So anyhow, thank you.
Does anyone else have any comments, since we're on commissioner comments? No. Any events or anything? Well, if that is all, we'll adjourn. 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Not bad.